It truly was a case that horrified the community, but today tragedy turned to triumph. As a loving family adopted the small kids found tied up and chained in a dark, soggy northeast Bexar County yard 2 years ago. Eyewitness News reporter Sue Kalberg was there for the celebration.
While little Naomi made a joyful noise, her brother wished their adoptive dad, Alan, a very happy birthday. Adoptive mom, LaKenya, along with family and friends, came to celebrate the birth of this brand new family. Naomi, Josiah, and little Matthew, who was born after his birth mother was jailed and charged with injury to a child, now have a forever home.
Congratulations.
Judge Laura Salinas, whose pen stroke made it happen, says she lives for days like this.
I can't tell you how excited and full of happiness I am for this family and to see these children where they are today.
Today is triumph. Today is a day of celebration and joy.
Friends say this is a family of great faith.
This is an amazing family, amazing miracle and privilege to be around them.
The child's biological mother, whose rights were terminated, is still awaiting trial. 2 other adults convicted of their neglect and abuse are serving lengthy prison terms.
Be good.
For the prosecutor who led that effort, it was a joyful moment.
It was an honor, buddy. I'm glad I can help. You take care of your sister and your brother, okay? Okay. All right, buddy.
To see Josiah walk into a new life.
We rarely get to see this kind of good.
Sue Kalberg, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.